Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki. And today, I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable. And please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning. I'm just going to give YouTube a chance to send out some notifications. You know, I've been inconsistent, so YouTube has me on punishment. But I had to get through some life stuff. But we're here. I appreciate y'all joining me. I want to get into some of the drama that is going on outside of the courtroom. Things are erupting, okay? It was a ton of YouTubers out there. I got to meet Tisa Tells, Uda. I wanted to say his name right. Uda, shout out to him. He is full of personality, a bright light though, and very encouraging. So give me 1 second. I'm going to send out some notifications, share the live. Please like, comment, share. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Are you kidding me? So things erupted between Gene Dill and Denot. And I did see Denot down there. I just didn't feel the need to engage like that. We're not friends. I just know him from YouTube and things like that. But wish him the best or whatever. He's out there, boots on the ground, getting that commentary out to his audience. So wish him the best or whatever. But the knot is like that annoying little brother that just constantly picks on you, picks. He's like that gnat that won't go away or whatever. But he was out there, just like Jag be jagging, the knot was the knotting, okay? So I want to get into that. I want to get into Suge Knight. He has some words in regards to Capricorn Clark. Now, can I just say this? When it comes to Suge Knight, I take a lot of what he says with a grain of salt. I remember the detective that was working the Biggie Smalls case. He went on, I forget the YouTube channel, Michael Swayze or something like that. He's former mob or whatever. And the detective was like, Suge Knight is a big ass liar, all right? And people have to remember, Suge Knight was a part of the music industry shenanigans. He was doing harm to people as well, okay? And there's a reason why he is behind bars. I mean, he committed a crime. All right, so thumbs up the video. We're going to get into all that. And then last but not least, I want to get into Todd and Julie Chrisley getting what Diddy is yearning for right now, a pardon from Donald Trump. So thumbs up the video. Share this live out. Also, remember to follow me on all of the free apps. All that information is scrolling below on my banner. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're everywhere. So follow. Like. Share. The action outside of the courthouse was everything. And please check out my video from yesterday. People are being very vocal. People are out there giving their opinions. Some people feel like trafficking hasn't been proven. Some people feel like the racketeering has not been proven. And then also there were DV survivors outside of the courthouse, and their perspective was like, why is Cassie going for the money now or whatever? But at the end of the day, she missed out on a lot of job opportunities because Diddy was the gatekeeper, one of the gatekeepers in the industry. If they, Capricorn Clark testified yesterday and said, if they were into it, like beefing, fighting, or whatever, Diddy would stop her bag just because he was mad and then turn around and give it to her anyway. Like, they had a tumultuous, volatile relationship, hands down. All right? Did she deserve all that happened to her? Absolutely not. All right. But things are heating up outside of the courtroom. It started a few days. I mean, what I'm gonna show you is from day 6 of the trial. But let me see. Sorry, I had to fix something. All right, so it started on day 6 of the trial, and then we'll build up to what happened yesterday, child. See, I collaborated with the people that were welcoming and positive, you know what I mean? I just wasn't there for the mess. I was there to get the scoop for you guys, and I knew Capricorn Clark's testimony was going to be groundbreaking. A lot of people are saying she sealed the deal for the diddler or whatever. But Denot, as usual, per usual, is beefing with everyone. Okay, he's looking for that viral moment. I hope it's worth it, brother. I hope it's worth it. Okay. But it started with Gene Deal on day 6. Here we go. Shout out to Tasha K.
G, if you've seen all of that and was at puppy parties,
don't play with me, bro.
And you the same size as Uncle Phil, and you the same size as Professor Ogilvy, and you the same size as Lucien Griez, Clive Davis.
How you doing?
Okay. Why you want us to believe that you weren't at them parties participating in that behavior, G? We heard everything you got to say on the line, G. G, are you a victim of Diddy?
Y'all give him some space, y'all. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. But are you testifying today?
Not at all.
You aren't. So why are you here?
All right, give him some space, y'all. Give him some space.
About Diddy for
Please give him some space.
I was never scared, and he never sued too. So tell us, why are you here?
All right, watch our backs, y'all. Watch our backs.
This is Diddy's former bodyguard. We gotta proceed with caution. He was body slam my ass. But I'm gonna say, can we get a screen?
I was just watching you last night. That's crazy. I just saw your
Hey,
video.
sir. Good morning. How are you? Happy Monday. Can we get a scoop on anything new?
So what brings you in today?
Anything that used to happen that you might have seen?
Wow.
That you just willing to say? Okay. We got a reaction. That's cool. I can deal with that.
Puff was fucking Fat Joe's wife. That's why Fat Joe don't show up for him. And like, cause I'm like, yo, where are all his friends? Where's Fat Joe? Where's
Denzel told me he was fucking Fat Joe's wife too. Loretta?
Yeah.
Loretta.
You better knock it off, Loretta. You with the bullshit.
Shout out to Tasha K. That interview was groundbreaking. He also made mention of Capricorn Clark testifying against Diddy. All right. Hey, be more sure, shorty. Yes, we are live. We are live. So as you can see, the drama is erupting outside of the courtroom. Okay. Let's get into it. It was more drama. Okay. Donat is like a gnat that won't go away until he gets what he wants. He's very persistent. Yes, he is. But Gene is not playing with him. Okay, Gene, I was right behind him when I entered in the courtroom for the afternoon session. He was right in front of me. And he was very pleasant towards me. I agree with a lot of stuff that he put out there. Not necessarily, but I don't believe 100% of it, what anybody says on this internet. All right. It's what you can prove. But I do believe he has firsthand experience from dealing with the diddler. Okay. In his time with Diddy. But Donat seems to want a piece of Gene. Okay. It is going down outside of the courtroom. Here we go. Shout out to Emily Knows Everything. She was out there outside of the courthouse.
I'm not the type of dude that you can come up on like
Bro,
this.
listen. We out here
What kind of content?
You're not gonna tell me what to do.
You can't come up on me.
Bro, listen.
If you come up on me, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
That's what I say.
You gonna
That's
do
what
what?
I say. That's what I say.
Bro.
That's what I say. No, bro, shit. I said I'm a miss. You gonna misgender me now? Now it's fucking anti-Asian because I'm Asian. So now you harassing me.
Bro,
I am protected by
can't do that.
anti-Asian hate.
Go down the road
Now
with
you
that.
misgenderizing.
You can't. I'm not the type of dude that you can come up on like
Bro,
this.
listen. We out here
What kind of content?
You're not gonna tell me what to do.
You can't come up on me.
And let me tell you, Gene Dill is fed up with the ignorance. Okay. I'll show you my video from yesterday. This young man was behind me and Gene Dill going into the courthouse, and he was speaking pure ignorance. Let me pull him up. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. You're going to be like, wow. Wow, Naughty. Please thumbs up the video. Share this live out. I'm just trying to give you some insider perspective on what was going on outside of the courthouse. This guy. He was behind me and Gene in line, and he was speaking pure ignorance. All right. But everyone's trying to get a viral moment out of this situation. Clout chasing at its finest, child.
Fuck Cassie? No. Diddy didn't force the prostitute to have sex with nobody. He paid that prostitute. We don't know if that prostitute was under pimping or what. He was a customer. But the charge, Diddy was a customer. I like that one. But the charge is not sex trafficking.
I think they charged him wrong on this whole thing.
The charge should be if anything, solicitation,
something like that. They could have charged him with maybe some kidnapping. They could have charged him with that.
The statute of limitations is out on the domestic violence, though.
They could have charged him with that probably.
If y'all going off the video in the hallway where he fake kicked her like,
Nah, he kicked her, bro.
All right, he kicked
her.
All right,
yeah.
Now we got an issue.
And he grabbed her by her hood.
We got an issue.
No
man should put their hands on
she did have a pigment and she had a black eye.
We know how to stand that. No man should put their hands on a female. That's domestic violence. That's not
That's wrong on any other part.
Exactly.
That is not sex trafficking.
That's domestic violence.
I disagree. Okay, like at the end of the day, but he wasn't willing to listen to reason. Okay, what exactly is trafficking? Yeah, Uda was clowning him. Cause look, it's people like this riding around. Outside of the courtroom. And he kept spewing this venom every day, all day or whatever. And Gene had to check him when we were online, like, yo, because he believed that trafficking involved force or coercion. And me and Gene tried to explain it to him. I tried to explain it to him. Ignorance begets ignorance. All right. At the end of the day, ignorance begets ignorance. People were driving past the courthouse like, Puff is a rapist. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows that Puff is a rapist. Okay, New York is a small town. Okay, this stuff has been going on from the 90s. All right, but it didn't stop there with the knot. People were going off. Okay, the young lady that was yelling at him on the stairs did not always get yelled at.
Lady,
What did you do to Mr. G Deal inside the courtroom right before my eyes? And why did I have to get in your face like this and tell you to step back from him? Why did I have to stand in front of Mr. Deal behind me and tell you to back up off of him?
Because it was two men handling the business.
And then what happened? But what happened?
That's for me to know.
But what did you do? So why are you not telling the truth? My name is Candle. I'm transparent.
But
I'm
look
true.
how you right here.
C-A-N-D-O-R.
Energy with you, sweetheart. I can't.
But you didn't have the same energy with him when he came outside either.
When he came outside, he left,
Man,
yo.
get out of here.
He left. Doing it right. He left, yo. What are you talking? Am I supposed to be ignorant? Why did they let you here? You stink, bitch. Comb your hair. Your hair look like a bird nest. You look like a fucking pelican. You a loser. Lady, please.
What did you do to Mr. G Deal inside the courtroom right before?
That's just sad. And that's why I chose not to engage. All right. Also, I let you guys know after Capricorn Clark got fired from Bad Boy. Yeah, exactly. After she got fired from Bad Boy, she went to work for Chrisley to manage 50 Cent's career. All right, and here's what Emily had to say about that.
50 Cent was always suspicious after he found out that Chrisley died of a suicide. He hired a private investigator to look into it. Busta Rhymes and LL Cool J also said that they believed that Chrisley was murdered. Today at the Sean Combs versus United States trial, Diddy's former assistant, Capricorn Clark, got on the stand and said that after she left Bad Boy, she got hired by Chrisley to be 50 Cent's day-to-day manager. But the day before she was about to start the job, Chrisley died. And as she said that, she broke down into tears. For years, there's been suspicions around Chrisley's death.
Right.
And after hearing that on the testimony today, everybody's reinvestigating now the death of Chrisley. Stay tuned for more.
Yes, I mean, groundbreaking information. I mean, we know there have been so many suspicious deaths, and all roads coincidentally lead back to the diddler. All right. Now, Chrisley, let me give you a little background about that. Remember when 50 Cent came out on the radio saying that Diddy came at him weird, talking about, yo, let's go shopping. This was at Chrisley's wedding, okay? Who he was marrying not only Tupac's ex, but Diddy messed with her too. You know, he has this weird, sick obsession with messing around with Tupac's exes. Like, this dude is weird. He's weird all the way around. 360 weird. Please thumbs up the video, okay? And I'm interested to see, because this is just the beginning. We have the trial's supposed to go until July 4th. And if I have another day off, I definitely will go back over there for y'all to get some more footage. I'm interested to see if there's going to be more charges to come in response to all these strange deaths that happened. I mean, the list is long. I mean, you got Tupac first, then you got Biggie, then you got Kim Porter, you got Craig Mack. You like, why does a lot of people, Heavy D, Andre Harrell, why does everybody end up dead around you? It's just strange to me. So as you can see, the drama outside of the courtroom is really, really colorful, I want to say. All right. But that didn't stop 50 from trolling the situation. Okay. They are saying that there are free Diddy protesters being paid $20 per hour, okay, to be outside of the courtroom. You know, 50 is my favorite troll. I don't agree with everything he do, but
Why do you feel that way?
So these are all paid protesters. You can get $20 an hour if you wear a t-shirt.
You gotta speak up.
She just got recruited, right?
I refuse.
You said no.
No.
It wasn't worth the 20?
No, but like he told me that it's for a Diddy coin, so I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah, they just tried to pay me $20 to wear a free fucking shirt.
Stop. I could tell because
The lady right there, she just kept convincing me to go wear a shirt, and I'm like, I'm good.
so just $20. And if you need $20, all you have to do is wear a free puff shirt. And you said no.
Yeah, I said no.
Did they say how many hours?
$20 an hour. And she told me she got paid like $60 yesterday for standing out there in 3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why do you
nuts, all right? But Diddy 50 Cent didn't stop there. He said, LOL, who made this? Ha ha ha. $50 is a fool, yo. I wouldn't wear one either, right? Yuck. Not drinking the baby oil, okay? Diddy said, man, Diddy and MDC mad as a motherfucker. Where did his friends go? This is crazy. Diddy sign, okay? He also reposted this. Prosecutors reveal images, the ex-workers that took part in the Diddy and Cassie freak-offs. Jonathan Odie, who we're all familiar with. Okay. And people may say like he has a type. These are pictures of what was found. I believe this is the hotel room, but there's a pink Tootsie. 50 Cent said, I'm going to troll the situation till the wheels fall off, okay? He said, okay, now, where do I send my $20 invoice, guys? A deal's a deal. If you want, I can be there tomorrow from 3 to 4, okay? He's crazy. 50 Cent claims fans are being paid $20 to wear free Diddy t-shirts, and we already confirmed that. He said, wait, so he been getting high and freaking off since high school? It says Sean Combs most likely to get caught with 784 dildos and gallons of lube. The troll be trolling, okay? 50 ain't playing. 50 is not playing. He's been consistent. Say what you want, but he's been consistent. All right, so let's get into Suge Knight. You know, he has so much to say all the time on everything. He's doing everything to still remain relevant, but not wanting to be accountable for his own dirty deeds. All right. Shout out to it's this News Nation. Yeah. News Nation.
Do you believe she is a credible witness for the prosecution to make a racketeering case against Sean Diddy Combs?
Well, look, I say this all the time. Puffy and I are not friends, but Puffy should definitely walk. At the end of the day, how I know Cap.
That's ignorant. Okay, why should he walk? He's been committing felonies since the 90s. And see, that's just goes to show the good old boys club, the patriarchy, okay? Because Suge, you an inmate your damn self. Do you believe you should walk?
Capricorn, and when I first heard about Capricorn, it was back when I was doing prison time. It was a guy that didn't work for Death Row, but he was over the security company. This guy, Capricorn, broke his windshield in the back of his truck. He wanted her to pay for it. She couldn't pay for it. A guy named Reggie Wright Jr. told her, well, you got to have sex with me or you pay for it. So she couldn't pay for it, so he forced her to have sex with him, but they were still talking after that, right? But the most important thing is that it was other executives that was involved in Puffy's life. And for Puffy to be the only guy that gets on the stand is a sad day for hip hop. Because once Capricorn had got beaten up allegedly, everybody said, well, she got her ass whooped. And when they talked to him, Interscope gave Capricorn $1 million, a check, for don't say nothing about the incident with her and Puffy. She got mad because she had to pay taxes on it. She thought it was a settlement where she didn't have to pay taxes on it. So when Jimmy Iovine gave her that check, that's when all hell broke off. But
I'm sorry, according to Capricorn's testimony, and see, this is where I think Suge is just going off of gossip and hearsay when he has these interviews. They asked her, did you try to find work after Chrisley's death? She said, yes, I had an interview with Interscope Records. I walked into a meeting with Jimmy Iovine and I found out that it was a setup. They only called me in to tell me to leave Diddy alone, right? This is after the defense showed a series of emails of Capricorn begging Diddy to forgive her. She did not mention anything about getting a check. She mentioned that she got a settlement prior to that meeting, but she did not mention anything about getting a check in that meeting with Jimmy Iovine. So Suge Knight, you out here lying and capping, and I feel like you get Donkey of the Year. Suge Knight,
congratulations, you played yourself.
My ears don't lie. And no payment came up in that testimony about Interscope Records and Jimmy Iovine.
But Puffy definitely should walk. What's right is right, wrong is wrong.
Tell us about Capricorn Clark and whether you believe she is a credible witness.
I disagree. I don't believe like that Diddy should walk. I mean, this man is kidnapping people, putting the paws on everybody, not just women, but men too. I don't believe that for 1 second that he should walk. I believe Capricorn Clark's testimony sealed the freaking deal. Y'all heard they making a remake to Juice? Look at the cast. I'll be here for it. But I love the original. Look at the cast. Soulja Boy, Chris Brown, Lakeith Stanfield, and Michael B. Jordan. That's going to be good. Anyway, I just had to throw that in there. Right. Do your time, sir. I believe he's getting an income. I believe he's getting an income off of all of this. Let me see. What else is going on?
You don't know me. You don't know me. And don't try me again. Yeah, we are. Trust me, but my lawyer will talk to you. You're not done with that, though. I'll tell you that, though. You know, don't worry about it. You'll get that. You'll get that. Trust me. I won't even threaten you because, again, leave me alone.
He made a video about what? You and who?
I'm not gonna give him the name of the video because I don't want his video to.
Okay.
No, he's a weirdo. Leave me the fuck alone.
I'm wondering where he got this free. I'm wondering where he got the free posture. He wasn't wearing that.
Salute to him, man. Doing this thing. Y'all subscribe.
Listen, it's a crazy day today. Of course, craziness outside.
There's too much to talk about.
Mayhem, but it was a full day today.
What you think about Capricorn, dog?
Let me tell you something. Capricorn was the star witness that the prosecution didn't know they needed. And I think that she threw the defense off from the beginning. Even when they tried to trip her up, I don't think it was enough to trip her up. Capricorn, at this point, Diddy might be done.
But she was also in love with Diddy.
Yeah. She wasn't in love with Diddy.
She wanted him.
You saw the messages.
I don't think it was in love. I think
She was
wanted
breaking.
her fucking job.
That's
She wanted her
true. But she
career.
broke down to tears when it was about.
But I think it was more so of a thing of like, fuck all you motherfuckers.
Yeah, she's like, why is Cassie here still when I worked harder?
It was more like, fucking Cuddy, I'm protecting myself. This thing might kill me. Fucking Cassie, you in this toxic relationship. I really don't.
And then
fuck
she
about
lost
it.
her job.
Cassie's feeling herself since she got with you. She thinks that I'll get paid to work for her. Bitch, I'm not her assistant. I'm not getting paid enough. But at the end of the day, fuck them all because I'm hungry and shit is not, I'm not able to work. So I think at the end of the day, they were trying to paint it like she just wanted to be back with Diddy. And it was like, no, I want to feed my child.
Who has autism, a nonverbal.
I'm a dad for them. It's like, I'm struggling out here. And shit, I was able to go on vacation with Rihanna.
That was crazy.
I missed my life.
Right. That's about being unblacklisted.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be blacklisted everywhere I go. There's things that I want to do.
Well, her saying that she was blacklisted was the biggest thing for the whole trial left. She's the first person to say it.
Yeah, and like, when you have that kind of career and that kind of job, where the fuck do you go next?
Nowhere.
Especially if he can make the
She
phone
said
call.
nowhere.
So,
Andre Harrell was stalking her. Jimmy Iovine was saying, don't mess with Puff or your life will end badly.
So the whole thing was, it's not about like, oh, I want to work for Puff. It's more like, nigga, if this is what
She
I
just
gotta
wants
do.
her job.
Look, and now listen, this nigga, they get raided his house. He's on trial. Maybe he can move out the way and I'll fix the shit. Like, you know what I mean? But I want my life back. I want my access, my resources.
Yep.
I want to make money.
Yep.
And I've got accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle that I can't just go get at working at H&M.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
let's be real, the hip hop pool is not that big.
it's not that
So it
big.
wasn't that hard for him to maneuver around.
No.
When she said it, that they blackballed her. That's the first witness to say that.
Yeah.
Yep. Andre Harrell and Diddy following her around CAA.
So today, even though the defense, they found a couple of little loopholes.
Not really.
It was not strong
No,
enough
not really.
to detour or debunk or prod her like in any way. Like, I think that she was a way better witness than Cassie.
Yeah, I said the same
For
thing.
sure.
She was way better than Cassie.
She was very detailed. She stuck to it. She didn't let them shake her. But she was.
Now, when I talked to Ratchet TV, he was on the side of the defense. Okay, I feel the same. I agree with all the points that Armand made. I feel like Capricorn Clark was a great witness. It was a testimony to what happens when you cross Diddy. And he was holding her feet to the fire like, you should have told me what Cassie was doing. She was just trying to be professional and do her job. She even pulled Cassie aside like, yo, what are you doing? You're going to get all of us killed. Jim Jones. Like I said, all the YouTubers are down there. It was great energy, if you ask me. I think I got some great content. And like Armand said, Capricorn Clark was like a better witness than Cassie. All the loopholes that the defense tried to stick and show inconsistencies, nothing stuck. Nothing stuck. I mean, it was so much wasted time of Mark Agnophilia asking the same question over and over again. Like, he tried to pick about Diddy kidnapping her at GUN point. You know, like, did he wave the gun? I said this yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, none of that mattered. I don't really feel like they're really, really making an impact. He's clowning him. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. So, as you can see, outside of the courtroom is action packed. Okay, opinions flying everywhere. Emotions are high. I wish you would just give us content about the trial instead of like getting into it with people, the public. Like, ugh. Some people say he wants to go for a viral moment, but as you can see, it is a mess. It is a mess. And I wanted to bring you guys the highlights. Ooh. And last but not least, I want to get into Chrisley. Chrisley knows best, okay? This is what the diddler is wishing Donald Trump would do for him. But Diddy, you sat out here and badmouth Donald Trump. He ain't going to do nothing for you. And his son came out here and said after Kim Porter died that his ex-wife was like, something ain't right. His ex-wife called him and was like, yo, the circumstances behind Kim Porter is...
That's suspicious. That's weird.
So you ain't getting no help from the Trump family, okay? You got to go back and look at my old videos. Diddy was trying to start his own political party, and he was talking against Donald Trump. That's why he will never pardon him. You got two narcissists meeting head to head. Who you think gonna win? See, Diddy, you wish you had the power of Donald Trump. That dude can incite a whole riot and get away with it. And then run for president and give everybody who was arrested pardons. Mm-hmm. That's what you call power. All right. So, yeah. So, Donald Trump gave a pardon. I wonder what this couple did to get in his good graces. Todd and Julie Chrisley. So, shout out to the neighborhood talk. Donald Trump issues full pardons for Todd and Julie Chrisley after they were convicted of fraud and tax evasion. Isn't that convenient? Didn't Donald Trump have the same charges? He said they were given a pretty harsh treatment. They were given pretty harsh
thing, but it's a great thing because your parents are going to be free and clean, and I hope we can do it by tomorrow. Is that okay? We'll try getting it done tomorrow. So wonderful. Give them, I don't know them, but give them my regards and wish them a good life.
Oh, so the baby girl, Savannah, went crying to Donald Trump. Okay?
Mr. President.
Yes. How are you?
I just want to say thank you for bringing my parents back.
Yeah, well, they were given a pretty harsh treatment based on what
I don't think it's harsh. What about the harsh treatment our people have received during the years? So just so you all know, Todd was sentenced to a 12-year prison sentence and Julie was issued a 7-year prison sentence. I don't think it was harsh at all. If Teresa Giudice or Giudice and her husband got to go to prison, so do they. Yeah, the nanny is.
I'm hearing pretty harsh treatment.
Yes, sir.
Was your brother fighting also for this release, right?
Hey, I go to the University of
Thing, but it's a great thing because your parents.
All right, so they got charged with tax evasion and fraud. They lived a very lavish lifestyle.
Todd and Julie Chrisley are shaking, and it's
sorry. So let me get there. I have their daughter's reaction. Shout out to Neighborhood Talks for this one.
Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, I tried to do an Instagram live earlier.
Notice the hat, the MAGA hat. So they're definitely Trump supporters forever.
And I was driving, trying to get home to get my life together, and we are freaking out over here. Well, I have shed so many tears. The president called me personally as I was walking into Sam's Club and notified me that he was signing pardon paperwork for both of my parents. So both my parents are coming home tonight or tomorrow, and I still don't believe it's real. I'm freaking out. The fact that the president called me, I will forever be grateful for President Trump, his administration, and everyone along the way, all of my lawyers, the people who put in countless hours and effort. Oh my goodness. A family to make sure that my parents got home. I am eternally grateful. I'm freaking out. I'm still sweating. We're getting some clothes together for mom and dad, getting their room put together upstairs, and I'm just speechless. I can't thank you guys enough for sticking with my family along the way and for loving us and supporting us. And Grayson's showing me like all of these things that people are posting. And we are so grateful to all of the political figures that I have come in contact with over the past 2.5 years that believed in me and believed in my family. Thank you. Thank you, President Trump. And I vow to stand next to you and your administration, family, to make sure that my parents got home, and exposing the corruption, and continue fighting for the men and women that are in prison.
Wait a minute. Is it corruption if your parents actually committed the crime? I mean, they were tried and convicted. They were found guilty. That's all this is. This is propaganda for Trump to look good. Yeah.
And thank you.
This is called privilege.
Thank you. And I
will white privilege. I'm gonna call it what it is. Because how many people are wrongfully convicted in prison right now and don't have these same reaches like this family does?
Pay your kindness to every person that I meet. So thank God for a president like Donald J. Trump. Thank God for a president who wants to restore families and who loves people and loves people well.
We don't want to restore family. What about all those parents, those families of immigrants that he's ripping apart and deporting their family members? I know a woman right now, her husband has been here for over 30 years. Why he never got his papers, I don't know, but he got deported. He is dismantling families all over the place. He did it his first run of president. He was dismantling families, have children basically sleeping in these concentration camps or whatever. This is bull swinky.
And took the time to call me from the Oval Office to let me know that my parents are getting their lives back. Thank you. And exposing the corruption. And
there's no corruption if your parents actually broke the law. How convenient. Now it's all about corruption. Shit is weird to me. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, guys. Oh, my God. Look, if I get another day off, I will go over to the courthouse. What time is it? Court's about to go in session. So what I'll do is I'll come back live this evening after I get off of work, and we'll go through the court transcripts for today because Megan Kunev usually posts it to see what the testimony was about. See, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, grown woman. She said, what about the immigrants in Jersey? The wife was held for the longest and just recently got out of ICE. They own a legit business. Right. Right. You talk about the system is corrupt. It's because of that man, right? Men like DT, Donald Trump. That's why there's corruption going on. It's because of men like Diddy who feel like they above the law, who use their power and influence to do evil. Straight privilege. That's all that is. Okay. So I'll keep my eyes out for all the updates. As you can see, emotions are high outside of the courthouse. It's going down. It's going down. So if I get another day off, I will totally go back because it was a good day yesterday. I was tired though. I was in bed by 10 last night. I was in bed by 10 because I was like, oh, because New York is all walking, child. All walking. But I love you all. Thank you all for joining me. I'm about to go get me a lavender latte. I'm gonna order it right now. Yeah, because I'm just feeling that way. I'm feeling that way. So replay game, please thumbs up the video. Please help us get into the algorithm. Oh, thank you so much, grown woman. And I try. Like, at the end of the day, the diddler is innocent until proven guilty, you know. And I look at what each side is presenting evidence-wise, testimony. And, you know, when Kid Cudi testified, everyone was, like, at arms. Like, well, he really doesn't know that Diddy actually did the deed of blowing up his car. And I feel like Capricorn Clark testimony solidify Cassie and Kid Cudi's testimony. Yes, I'm not working too hard. I only work today. I'm off tomorrow, and then I work Fridays. So don't feel bad. But I got stuff to do tomorrow. But I hope you all enjoy your day. I'll keep my eye out on the witness list. You know, depending on who's going to testify or whatever, I'll figure out when I can take off. But I got vacation coming up, y'all. Okay. I got vacation coming up in 20-something days, like 20 days or whatever. So, yeah, I don't want to take too much time off. But after I come back from vacation, all bets are off. I'm going to figure it out just like I did yesterday. All right. So I love you all. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1.